Just the other day, Kendrick came out and announced that he was performing at the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. The internet mad right now because Kendrick is performing in New Orleans instead of Lil Wayne. And New Orleans is Wayne's home city. Anytime you done got on social media in the past few days, you done seen something about the situation. But this go a lot deeper than what a lot of people think. See, the whole Kendrick Super Bowl thing was kind of thrown in the air by Drake. Around this time last year, Drake came out, dropped First Person Shooter, the song that really started the whole Kendrick-Drake beef, but he name dropped Kendrick on there. And he had a line that kind of spoke Kendrick being at the Super Bowl into existence. He said, big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. And for Dot basically to come back to this line, come back to the song that started the whole beef, and perform at the Super Bowl sparked up a whole different convo. It was people on Twitter having the time of their life talking about Kendrick doing this. One person wrote, Kendrick circling all the way back to the song that kicked off the whole thing for the final death blow. Jesus, he a madman. But Kendrick being at the Super Bowl didn't seem like no coincidence. See, Kendrick and Jay-Z been tied together for a long time. And like y'all know, Jay-Z and his label, Roc Nation, powerful as hell. I mean, you see what's going on with the whole Tory Lanez situation. Jay-Z, one of the most powerful men in rap, and Megan Thee Stallion got ties to Roc Nation. So when Tory and Megan was going at it, Roc Nation was in full effect. And that Roc Nation effect was so strong that during the time after Tory got sentenced, his dad was on film saying that Roc Nation was the reason that he got sentenced.
How you feeling, sir? How you feeling? You want to know exactly how I'm feeling? Yes, sir. I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Roc Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
And you probably wondering, okay, what you telling me this for? Well, I'm telling you this because Roc Nation got ties to guess what? The NFL. Back years ago, 2019, Roc Nation entered a long-term partnership with the NFL as the league's official live music entertainment strategist. But what are they actually doing with the NFL? Roc Nation wrote this. Roc Nation will spearhead and advise on the selection of artists for NFL performances, including Super Bowl, and will assist in production and promotion of new music, as well as the culture. A core component of the partnership will be to amplify the Inspire Change platform priority areas identified by NFL players, including education and economic advancement, improving police community relations, and criminal justice reform. With its global reach, the National Football League and its platform has the opportunity to inspire and change across the country. Jay-Z said Roc Nation has been shown that entertainment and enacting change are not mutually exclusive ideas. Instead, we unify. So basically, Jay-Z got a part to play in who's in and out the Super Bowl and what music gets played here and this and that. So this brings us to today. This brings us to Kendrick Lamar in the Super Bowl. See, Kendrick dropped his announcement video saying he was going to be at the Super Bowl, and one of the first people to speak positively on him was Jay-Z. He said, Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and the culture informs his artistic vision. He got an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. And it was like, after Jay-Z came out endorsing this man, the industry got mad. Remember what I said? Kendrick not only is performing at the Super Bowl, but he is performing in New Orleans, Lil Wayne hometown, arguably one of the best rappers of all time. So niggas was like, is the only reason Kendrick performing is because not like us, like the whole Drake beef, and they just trying to get back at Drake. And with all this news coming out, it was only a matter of time before Wayne's people came out speaking. One of his close friends was mad. They even made a post about it to IG and said this: confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all, inspired. We'll never again be in a position or had to go in a position where we are at mercy of someone else's decision. We will make the decision. And one comment I seen reply to this story post made a lot of sense really looking. Somebody said Lil Wayne, simply put, just doesn't have the marketability for a headline Super Bowl halftime performer. Yeah, he a legend, but not for the Super Bowl. The image not there. And if we looking at it, that's not wrong. Now, am I saying Wayne shouldn't be up there performing at the Super Bowl? Hell no, he definitely should have been up there. I mean, it's in his home city and it's Lil Wayne. But I'm trying to make y'all think about this from a different perspective, a business perspective. If we go through what Lil Wayne and Kendrick has been in and done in the past few years, we see a big difference. On one hand, we got Wayne, who was facing some real crazy legal problems. See, back in 2019, Wayne got locked up, and there was a chance he could have still been locked up right now if he didn't get pardoned by Donald Trump. See, Wayne was facing 10 years over a weapon charge, and he got lucky because Trump pardoned him. And then it's not mentioning anything else he done did over the past few years. But if we compare that to the times Kendrick been mentioned in the media, It hasn't been for anything like that. If Kendrick gets mentioned in the media, it's more likely than not about the music. Now look, that's not me saying Kendrick is such a good person or he a great person in real life, because I don't know these niggas. I'm just speaking on it from a business standpoint. Markability wise, Kendrick definitely got it. But that ain't stopped the industry from being mad. When Kendrick performing at the Super Bowl got to Nicki Minaj, she was mad as hell and she was snapping on Jay-Z. She got on Twitter and said, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Drake and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne? The GOAT? Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. She said, got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Go be happy. In rap business and women business, when you got the politicians and the police, you good. And by the way, you don't know half of what Lil Wayne has done for me and others. Wayne had Drake and all on this tour with no paper sign. He was on all of my mixtapes with no paper sign. This man literally changed the face of hip hop. The hair too. He inspired so many to tat their faces and get locks, inspired your favorites to be a great MC. He was never in this for the money. It was always about the love of music. That wasn't all she had to say though. She said you can love and respect Kendrick and still love and respect Wayne. Even Kendrick loves and respects Wayne. Every real rapper loves and respects Wayne. Basically, she was just mad at Jay-Z. She was just snapping on him, sending out hundreds of tweets just talking about Jay-Z. And a lot of people was agreeing with her. And I mean, she not wrong to an extent. And other artists was also agreeing with her. Boosie got on Twitter speaking his mind. Boosie got on Twitter and said, all y'all acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl. Shaking my head. The most cultural city in America, New Orleans. It's a smack in the face to every hip hop legend from Louisiana. This shows they never wanted y'all to kick in the door in the first place because they still trying to lock it. Super Bowl 2022 was in Cali, and the Cali artists was allowed to do their thing, and it was a great show. But now it's in Louisiana, and no Louisiana legends can do their thing. I don't respect it. And he's not wrong. 2022 was when they had Dr. Dre, they had all these Cali legends up there, but they didn't get Louisiana the same treatment. Even Kendrick Lamar performed during that 2022 Super Bowl halftime. But this way, you gotta dig into the situation deeper. See, they're all on Twitter saying Jay-Z disrespected Wayne and how he was fake for doing this to Wayne when Jay-Z, in fact, has done a lot for Wayne. I'm talking about he done saved Wayne's ass at one point. He saved Wayne's life, basically. There was a point in time where Wayne was $14 million in tax debt. And can you guess who came to rescue him and help him out that situation? Jay-Z.
There's people like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really, really, really down. Really, really, really down. There's people like Swiss Beats that's gonna send me every beat he make and want me to rap on every single one until I got my situation straight. He don't want me to talk about it, don't want me to tell nobody. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax. These are real friends, y'all. Shout out to my nigga Jay. Shout out to my nigga Swiss. Shout out to my brother Chance. Music.
So like Nicki said, we don't know everything that Wayne did behind the scenes, but we could say the same thing for Jay-Z. Who knows what he's done behind the scenes for other people and Wayne. Still though, Wayne should have been headlining the Super Bowl. It's in New Orleans, and I'm pretty sure this situation is hurting him, even though he ain't really came out and said nothing publicly about the situation. And I say this because leading up to the 2025 Super Bowl, he had been saying that he wanted to perform bad. He was like, I really just want to lock in, make sure my album straight, make sure these singles I drop good, so they have a reason to pick me. So they motivated to have me out on this stage and perform in front of all these people. He wanted it, but sadly he didn't get it.
First thing I thought was like, ooh, Wayne finna be in the Super Bowl, y'all. We finna get a Wayne halftime show. Like, Wayne, what you do the Super Bowl? I'm just asking a question, Wayne. I know the answer, but I gotta ask you.
Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025 or something like that.
He's doing it.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Wayne,
sure.
come on, man. Say it, Wayne.
Sure what shit.
Say it, Wayne.
I don't. They know. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call.
Hey, Jay,
like
but I'm on.
But we all praying. You know, we praying. We keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. I'm gonna make it very hard for them to. I want to just make it hard for them not to
pick
holler
you
at
to
the
do
boy.
it.
And I thank God for the fact that how we started this interview off with 30 years of work. When they look at stuff, they be looking at that. I was like, nah, I could be like Riri. I could be like Riri. Riri came out there and just went from year to year to year to year to year.
You go, no, see, Wayne, it's different. You can go decade to decade.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, though.
It is bad that he isn't performing, but still, people are mad at Jay-Z, and I don't think that's 100% okay. Because yeah, Jay-Z might have a say in who gets in the Super Bowl performance, the halftime show, but remember, This nigga don't own the NFL. Just because Jay-Z get a say in it don't mean whatever he say goes. He comes out, he picks this artist, he gotta go through all of these people, all these different people in the NFL that's working for him, the business people, they gotta say who performs. So it's not just Jay-Z, it's a lot of other people that it's gotta go through. Not even mentioning, nigga, it gotta go through the city. The city gotta approve Lil Wayne to get on this stage. So for all the blame to be put on Jay-Z really don't make too much sense. And on top of that, many of Wayne's recent performances haven't been too good. One example was sometime last year, Wayne had a show. All these people bought tickets. All these people cleared out their schedule, found babysitters, did this, did that, ready to see Wayne perform. So he comes on stage, performs for a little bit, does a little intermission, and when he comes back, he leaves. He gets on the mic and basically said, I'm not getting enough love from the crowd, so I'm leaving. And even past all that, past all the drama, imagine hip-hop doing all this, being mad, giving all this backlash, and Kendrick just bring Wayne out on stage. If we be honest, that wouldn't even be too much of a surprise, and people would be happy. It's like two talented artists at this one Super Bowl would have been crazy. I wonder how this situation panned out. I hope no beef really come from the situation with Wayne and Kendrick specifically, because Drake and Kendrick low-key still going at it. See, during the Super Bowl announcement where Kendrick was telling the world that he was performing next year, he had the nerve to say, you know, it ain't no round twos in the championship. And you know who was trying to have a round two with the beef? Drake. Nigga was online talking about, I want round two. Bro, it's no round twos. Kendrick not going for that. So will Kendrick or Drake go at it again? Who knows? But I can hope Dot and Wayne don't get into it. I guess only time will tell though. We gotta see.